What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the latest Inflight200 new releases. It's been a little while since I've done one of these Inflight200 release videos, so I figured it's time to take a look at the last several announcements that have been posted, at least by Waffle Collectibles, who seems to be the most reliable, at least in my experience, for posting what's new with Inflight200, since they don't follow a consistent schedule with new releases. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and actually get to one that was posted before the last release video that I did, because I recorded it in advance and did not get this one into the video. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the ones from June 19th. Starting off, we have a Laxa A320. Then there's also a Taka A321, so nice to get some of the carriers down in this part of the world. Then there's a Dominicana 707 also in here. Very nice to see that. Pan Am 757. This is this Icelandair leased hybrid plane. This was used to take people that had very deep pockets around the world to replicate what Pan Am used to fly a while ago. And then there's a Lufthansa 737-100 in here in the very old livery. And also a Condor example with a different registration. Singapore also makes an appearance with one of these as well. Then there's also a Lufthansa Cargo 732. I did not know they had those. JAS, Japan Air System A300. And it does have a little JAL sticker in there too. Very nice. Cathay Pacific A350-1000. This is Lima X-Ray India. I saw X-Ray Alpha in Chicago. First time I've caught one of those. ANA 747-100 in the very old livery. I think that's from at least the 70s, I want to say. Maybe the 60s even. Spring Airlines Japan A321 freighter, it looks like. I believe that's a freighter. Just take a quick look. That would be the case. Looks like it's Yamato Transport. It's also part of that name as well. Lufthansa Cargo 777 freighter, and that's the last of this announcement. Looking pretty good. So now let's go ahead and check out the next set of announcements, which is from July 3rd, right after the airliner's expedition came to a close. So as we scroll down here to the bottom, got a Wine Air Alaska 737-200. Very unique carrier. I don't think it gets represented that much. United Max 9 Evo Blue in here. Very nice. November 77575. And then there's also an Aloha 732 in here. Very nice. This is in the older livery. Kind of want to get one in their last livery that they had. CP Air DC 1030 in here as well. And also an Etihad 787-10. Austrian 789. This is the whitetail variant. The one I saw in Chicago, that one had the full livery on it. I don't know why that one's got the whitetail. I think it's like a leased airframe or something, or maybe they're planning to paint it in the full livery. Aeromexico 738, and it looks like, I think this is the first one that got the new livery, the first 738 anyway, but it has a special livery on it, which you can see right there. Don't know exactly what that is, but that is a special livery. Icelandair A321 XLR. This is the second tail that they got, which I think has this is the green one. So the first one is the magenta tail. South African A320. The Laker Airways A300 with the Skytrain titles. Eastern 757 Hockey Stick Bare Metal. Only livery they ever wore. They did have the 757 tail variant, which I know Gemini did many, many years ago. JAL 777-300, and this is a non-ER variant in here as well, looking great. There's a Air Force 777 Fantasy. What are we doing? That's very odd to see. It looks slightly cursed, to be totally honest. What the flip is going on with that? Korean Air A350 and 900. Should be one of them in the new livery coming out soon. I don't know if there's any that come out of the paint shop yet, but I haven't seen photos yet. And then there's a Air China 777-300. And also the Boeing prototype, or the Boeing house livery anyway. And then a China Eastern example, also featured. So that is the early July announcement. And just continuing on with the post that he's made, and the last one that we have, at least up to this point of me recording, is going to be August 1st. So that is the one that we have, and there's also some AV400 models in here too, which I don't think I've covered these yet. ANA 777-300ER, very nice. I just got the Phoenix one at Airliners. I need to look back and see, because I don't remember what tail I spotted at in Chicago, and I think I've posted it already. Maybe I haven't. Okay, maybe not. I don't think I've posted it yet, so I'm gonna have to go back to the O'Hare video. So give me a moment. Okay, so I saw it was 797, and coincidentally, Phoenix also did this registration. So this one will definitely be something I can pass since I have the Phoenix one already. You see some more 777s. There's a Korean Air, Air China, and China Eastern also in here. I think they actually had these in the last announcements. I don't know what's going on there. Cathay Pacific, a polished 777. Did this actually exist or something? Because there's a photo of it. Yeah, I guess something existed at some point. So I don't know what's up with that. There's that global A380 in there as well, and it looks like that's the last of the Inflight200 or the Aviation 400 announcements. Then we have some A340s, Olympic, Swiss, and Lufthansa in the new livery. Then a Korean Air A330 in the new livery. Actually, no, these are more Aviation 400 announcements, because I was a bit confused since the photos had changed a little bit. But yeah, these are all AV400 still. There's also Cathay Pacific One World. I should keep an eye on the price tags. That'll also help me as well. Starlux A350 1000. So now that add them to the list of manufacturers that have this ready to go. All right, now we get into the Inflight200 pre-orders for early August. Air Florida 737-100, a Singapore hybrid. I did not know they had that. Lufthansa 733, it's got a sticker there on the back. There's an Air Berlin 737-400. Swiss A350-900, and this is the second tail. The first one is that Wonderloo special livery, which has just taken its first flight recently, so that will be delivered to Swiss very soon. And that looks to be all of the pre-orders. So nice little bonus in there with some Aviation 400 new releases. I haven't really seen them yet, so it's nice to get that checked off as well. Nice little bonus here for your weekend. I know that I didn't have any videos originally scheduled for this weekend. I have gone through a good chunk of the Airliners Expedition backlog, and I don't really have too much else that I can post, at least at this point in time. But rest assured, there's still a few more videos coming out from that trip, so stay tuned. Definitely been exciting just to see what's all been coming out from this, because there's just so much to this. It is amazing how much fun I had on that trip and how much more content we've still got left until we are complete. With that being said, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.